All right, everyone, it is 11/11/2013. Here's the headline. Now, we were talking about this topic came up in discussion last night over at our live broadcast over at Tiny Chat. Here's the headline. I'll put the link below. Chinese troops will have boots on the ground in Hawaii on Tuesday, and that is tomorrow. Aloha, Hawaiians, if you see what you think are soldiers from the Communist People's Republic of China Army wandering about in your neck of the woods Tuesday through Thursday of next week, which is tomorrow through Thursday this week. Your imagination is not playing tricks on you. For the first time in history, the U.S. Army will host the Communist People's Republic of China's Army on American soil November 12th through the 14th of 2013. That's this week. But don't worry, while Chinese soldiers will have boots on the ground in Hawaii, they are only really simulating humanitarian assistance and disaster relief to a fictional third country. You can't make this stuff up when Grid EX2 is doing it for you. Grid EX2. There was already a Grid EX1 in November of 2011, a massive emergency drill planned to take place across the whole of North America with thousands of utility workers, business executives, National Guard officers, FBI, anti-terrorism experts, and officials from government agencies in the United States, Canada, and Mexico who are preparing for an emergency drill in November that will simulate physical attacks and cyber attacks that could take down large sections of the power grid. New York Times, August 16th of this year, 2013. I'm trying to confirm this story that comes out of the website, the Daily Mail, that all of South London last night, there came a special report, were in the dark. The exercise is touted as a unified move to test the resilience of the U.S. power grid to withstand major damage caused by a natural disaster or deliberate attack. Fears about the possible detonation of a nuclear warhead in the skies around the United States for the purpose of creating an electromagnetic pulse aimed at sizzling electronics on the ground have led a number of public figures to call for significant steps to strengthen the power grid. Now, I was just talking with the host of The Truth is Viral, Bobby Powell. I met with him last summer and did an interview, and this is exactly what he was speaking of. Then I told him I was in Alpena, Michigan. I told him I went up to the Mackinac Bridge, and come to my understanding, Blackwater. What are they doing up there? Something is about to happen with this drill that they've got planned coming up. I just kind of feel something, maybe a false flag. Now, the power grid. Ex-CIA head R. James Woosley is planning a campaign to convince state government to pass laws requiring utilities to harden their electronics against potential EMP strikes. A key objective of Grid EX2 is to learn how governments would handle a loss of electric power that is large enough to drastically affect the delivery of common and essential goods and services. I wonder if the Chinese troops are in boots on the ground tomorrow in Hawaii. Maybe they're taking back what was owed to them. An EMP strike to knock out the power grids of the United States of America and collect on their debt. That means maybe collect all of us. I don't know what to think. The New York Times reported on Grid EX2's massive November 13th, 14th drill on August 16th, but never mentioned the participation of the People's Republic of China's Army. A lot more to this story. I'm going to put the link below, but hold on tight. Sit tight. Make sure you've got a lot of candles and flashlights that you can crank that you don't need batteries for. Because guess who's coming to dinner? Guess who's coming to town? It's not Satan Claus, it's Chinese troops. And they will have their boots on the ground in Hawaii tomorrow. Leave me your comments, everyone.